Hi everyone, it's Jenna here and today I'm back with a new video to share for Bramble Fox. I am playing along with some new additions to the shop and these are sort of amongst the wedding bits. So I've got a really cute title there and then some sort of other little cute bits as well. And then I've also got a new stencil and I believe this is stencil number 39. It's a really cool sort of florally design and I've already stenciled some of these before I started filming today. And then the inks that I've used are just there on my desk. So I've got a Catherine Paula ink called Be Mine, it's that hot pink. And then I've got that sort of bright green, which is Twisted Citron. And then for the smaller flowers, I think I used a Distress Oxide in the shade Victorian Velvet. So I've started off with 3 photos today and these were taken at a recent wedding and they are exactly the same. I've just printed it 3 times and they are a little bit smaller than 4x4 I think. So off camera, before I started filming, I stenciled some of these floral and leafy bits just to do a little bit of prep. And so I'm building up some clusters around my photos and just seeing sort of how I want this layout to come together. So initially I planned for this to be kind of like a horizontal layout. I created a similar layout fairly recently and I thought I'd try and do something similar, but when it came down to it I felt it actually looked a little bit better when it was rotated. So it's slightly different to what it looks like now, but it's not too dissimilar. So some of these perspectives that I'm working with today are a little bit translucent, so they're not totally opaque, so I like to stick them onto some plain white cardstock just to make sure that if I am overlapping on like photos or other embellishments, you can't really see that from behind. I'm just going to put those to one side and let them dry, and in the meantime I'm going to have a look through some of the embellishments that I've got in this Simple Stories Happy Hearts collection. And I'm not really going with sort of any sort of major colour theme. I'm going to try and keep it fairly neutral, sort of pinks, greens, blues. So I've got this piece of sort of baby pink polka dot paper. I know you can't really see the polka dots, they're super subtle, but it's really, really cute. So I've got a large strip of that, which I've stuck to the left-hand side of my page, and then a slightly smaller strip that I'm going to stick to the right. I'm going to come in and distress the edges in just a moment. I should have done this before I stuck it down, but to be honest, I didn't even think about it. So I've had to do it the hard way this time, and I've just taken my scissors and tried to distress the edges. So off camera in a minute, I do also run this through my sewing machine just to add a little bit more texture just to the sides of these paper strips. And then I'm going to add some foam to the back of my photos just to add a little bit of height to them. Just use some super cheap craft foam from the range and put some double-sided adhesive tape on that too. So this is where I sort of thought about flipping my design a bit. So everything is vertical now and I'm just going to bring back in those same clusters that I built up. I've got one to the top left hand corner of my first photo, one to the right, and then one to the bottom left of my bottom photo. And my plan is to have my title next to the bottom of my middle photo. So I've already taken some of the embellishments from the Happy Heart collection and had an idea in my head about what I want to use and where I want to use it. So I'm just going to bring some of these bits back in and build up these clusters. So there's a really cute etched car that I got sent as part of this package, and I thought it would look really quite cute with some balloons popping out the top. So there was this piece from the ephemera pack, but there was also some puffy stickers and some chipboard stickers, and it took a while for me to figure out what I wanted to use, but I think this looks so sweet. Next up, I've got some of these paper snips, and I believe these are paper snips number 6, though I could be wrong. Apologies if I am. It's either 6 or 8. But there are some really, really cute sentiments on here that I thought would look quite nice under my perspective title, and it just it really gives sort of that like wedding vibe. They're really, really sentimental and just cute. So also you may have seen with the new Foxbox plan, it's called the Foxbox Plus. You basically get some paper snips, a stencil, and these like domed epoxy sort of stickers as well. So you can punch out some of these circular designs and basically create sort of 3-dimensional stickers, and they look so cool. So I've just done that with one of them, and I think this is punched from paper snips number 8, I want to say, but again I could be wrong. But I just think it looks really cool. So I'm going to start sticking some bits down. I think I have already stuck some stuff down off camera, but I'm going to come back in with some of my title bits now, and that string of heart-shaped balloons. I'm just going to raise that up on some foam pads and then attach that to my white cardstock just by my title. And I love how this is looking. It's super sweet, super simple, and actually a lot of this has come from stenciling. I've not really used too much in the way of embellishments today, and I really like it. I think it looks quite cool. So I'm just going to get my title stuck down with some glossy accents just to keep that firm and stuck down. And I've just got my T-square just to make sure that's straight. And then I'm just going to come in with my car as well. Again, sort of making sure that's aligned properly too. And then I've got these really cute little phrases underneath that I'm just going to use some adhesive tape to adhere those down. And I think they just look quite sweet under the title. I'm going to have a look through the puffy stickers as well, just to see if there's anything I want to bring in. And I think I only end up bringing one little small piece in and just tucking it up in that top cluster there. And I think that's it for today. Hopefully you'll see the full layout in just a minute. And then we've got some close-ups coming as well, just to show you how pretty these new products are. I think they're so cute. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen. If you have got any questions though, please do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I hope to see you again in my next video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon.